Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this blue shaded triangle ABD fully inscribed in trapezoid ABCD, as you can see in this diagram, such that the side lengths of this blue shaded triangle AB equals to this side length AD. In other words, this is an isosceles triangle, and moreover the side lengths of this trapezoid are 24 and 32 units. And now we are going to calculate the area of this blue shaded triangle ABD. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me make it very clear that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's make an observation. The area of this blue shaded triangle DAB is equal to the area of this whole trapezoid ABCD minus the area of this right triangle BCD. So therefore our task is to calculate the area of this trapezoid ABCD as well as the area of this right triangle BCD. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this right triangle BCD. We are going to calculate the area of this triangle. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area equals to a half time base times the height. And in our case, our base is 32 and our height is 24. So therefore the area of this triangle BCD is going to be a half times base is 32 times height is 24. And if we simplify everything on the right hand side, that is going to give us 384. So thus the area of this triangle BCD turns out to be 384 square units. And now since we figured out the area of this right triangle BCD, and now our task is to calculate the area of this trapezoid ABCD. And now let's recall the area of a trapezoid formula. Area equals to h times a plus b all over 2. And now we can see in our case our height h is 24, that has been given to us. This base a is 32. So the only thing that we need to calculate is this base length AB. So thus our only task is to calculate this side length AB. So therefore we are going to be creative and think outside the box. So therefore we are going to draw some auxiliary lines, as you can see in this next diagram. And we have drawn these auxiliary lines DE and EA, such that this angle DEA is 90 degrees. And as a result, we got this rectangle EBCD. Since we are dealing with this rectangle, so this side length has got to be equal to this side length. If this side length is 24, this side length has got to be 24 units as well. And likewise, this side length CD has got to be equal to this whole side length EB. So if this side length is 32, this has got to be 32 units as well. Now let's assume that this tiny side length EA is x units. Then this side length AB is going to be this 32 minus x, that is going to become 32 minus x units. And now we know that this side length AB equal to this side length AD. And this side length AB is 32 minus x. So therefore this side length AD is going to be 32 minus x as well. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this triangle DEA, whose side lengths are x, 32 minus x, and 24. Now we know that this is a right triangle. So therefore, we are going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find out the value of x. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. Let me go ahead and call this side A, this side B, and our longest leg as our side C. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. A in our case x square plus b in our case is 24. So that's going to become 24 square equal to c in our case is 32 minus x whole square. Let's go ahead and simplify. We got x square plus 576 equals to, now let's recall this famous identity, a minus b whole square, that could be written as a square minus 2ab plus b square. We are going to apply it on the right hand side binomial. So that is going to give us 1024 minus 64x plus x square. Now we can see this x square on the left hand side and x square on the right hand side, they are gone. Let me go ahead and move this negative 64x on the left hand side, whereas I'm going to move this 576 on the right hand side. So therefore we are ended up with the 64x equals to 1024 minus 576. Now let's divide both sides by 64 to isolate x. So therefore our x value turns out to be 7 units. So thus we can see that this x value turns out to be 7 units, and this 32 minus x is going to become 32 minus 7 means this side length is going to be 25 units. So thus our this AB length turns out to be 25 units. And here's our next step. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of this trapezoid ABCD. Now let's recall this trapezoid area once again. Area of a trapezoid is height times a plus b divided by 2. And in our case, our a value is 32, b value is 25, and our height h is 24. So therefore, let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So the area of this trapezoid ABCD is going to be a half times our height is 24, and then times a is 32 plus b is 25. Let's go ahead and simplify everything on the right hand side. 1 over 2 times 24 is going to give us 12, and this 32 plus 25 is going to give us 57. And if we multiply this thing, that is going to give us 684 square units. So thus the area of this trapezoid ABCD turns out to be 684 square units. And here's our final step. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of this blue shaded triangle DAB. By using this equation, this area equals to the area of this trapezoid ABCD minus the area of the triangle BCD. And we already figured out the area of the trapezoid as well as the area of this triangle BCD. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So this area is going to be equal to, I'm going to replace this trapezoid area, which is 684 minus the triangle BCD area, which is 384. And if we subtract this thing, that is going to give us 300 square units. So thus the area of this blue shaded triangle DAB turns out to be 300 square units. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.